Wow, it's Doughboys Double. I'm Tiger Wire along with the smooth man Mike Mitchell. Mitch, Twisted Month will continues here on Doughboys Double. Wow.
Twisted, welcome to Twisted. I mean,
it's not welcome to.
I know.
So
we're
deep into it.
Yeah.
We're almost done with it.
We're almost done with it. There's just a few left.
Yes.
Yeah. Welcome to Twisted Month, Wags.
Mitch, I wanted to ask you because we're this is coming out at towards the end of August. We're coming right up against the NFL season.
Yes,
and I don't follow the league, but I know our guest is has Pittsburgh connections.
100%.
I know you're a big.
I actually think I talked to our guest. Well, I know that you gave this rule beforehand to tell our guest that they can speak before.
Hold on.
Speak before? Okay,
I didn't tell the dais to tell the guest that, but I did say we can generally let the guests know that it's fine to speak.
And then at the same time, they're like, you can speak before you're introduced. They said this to our guest.
We actually said, please speak before.
Wait, I thought that we were told to tell guests.
Okay, so this is a miscommunication.
It was like, we should keep that in mind. To let guests know they don't have to stay super silent before they're introduced.
Is this a roast with Roastmaster General Jeff Ross?
I meant as a general, just more like a general vibes thing, like general note for all of us. Not that like we need to make sure to pass along that information.
You and Jeff Ross have a similar dating history.
Congrats on that. Whoa.
Thing that's just somehow never talked about. He's just fine, I guess. He's okay with it.
Me and Kill Tony have been with some of the same ladies.
Oh no! Oh shit!
We both roast, and they love the roasters.
I think our guest, when I had an audition, I think I talked to our guest about the Pittsburgh accent at one point.
Yeah.
Because there was do you remember there was like a Pittsburgh, like a pilot or like a show that was in Pittsburgh that had the...
Yes.
I
we talked about auditioned for it for 6 months.
Oh my God.
And then didn't get it.
The perfect...
And then it lasted one season and went away.
I truly don't even remember the show at all.
Right.
But also to keep one of the funniest people in the world on the line for 6 months. That's great. Good work, Hollywood.
Well, I think one of the other funniest people in the world got it. His name is John Glazer.
Oh, wow.
All right, shit. He is.
If anyone's going to get it, I was like, oh, well, good. He's like my hero.
Yes.
So that's okay. Yeah.
That's the one, when someone who gets something that's very fun, that is the one time where I'm like, all right, that's good. You know what I mean? Like, I can't complain about it. But
because I just came in New York, just like watching him do bits. I was like, oh, you're clearly the funniest person in New York City. And
he's so
then
funny.
he got the role. I was like, great, good for you.
Delocated.
Fuck you, too.
Were you ever on Delocated or no?
No. I was like,
show is so funny.
This is one of the funniest shows ever.
Yeah.
Now there's, as far as Pittsburgh shows, The Pit is set in Pittsburgh, right? I haven't seen it.
Yes, The Pit's set in Pittsburgh. I have tried to watch it. It's supposed to be very accurate and stuff. There's almost no Pittsburgh accents on the show, which is a lot of times they just can't do the real, with somebody that's. I mean, put me on The Pit. I would love to do a Pittsburgh accent. That'd be so fun.
You heard it here. We'd love to see you on The Pit.
Yeah, the only other thing that bugs me about it is that it is they don't have the rights to use the amount of Steelers jackets and hats that are worn in Pittsburgh cannot be overstated. And they have none of that. So it's or they have maybe one or two, and it's kind of weird. And then the other thing is my dad was a doctor, and growing up, he would take me to his rounds, and I would have an early hockey practice or something, and he'd be like, all right, well, since you have a hockey game at 7, we're going to get up at 3:30.
Oh my God.
And we're going to go to the hospital so I can do my rounds for all my surgeries. And I'd go to these Pittsburgh hospitals with my dad, and he'd be like, all right, we're going to go see this guy. And he'd pull back the curtain, and a guy would be like, oh, God, help me. And my dad would be like, all right, blah, 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 blah. And I remember being and so it was so traumatic for me.
Yeah.
And I remember being like,
you're wide awake at this point at 4 a.m. or whatever. Yeah,
wide awake at 4 a.m. There's an old man screaming because he's in pain because his body is open still. And I remember distinctly being 7 years old and my dad going, are you feeling better with the catheter in? And the guy was like, oh, so much better. And on the ride to the hockey game, I was like, so what's a catheter? And my dad was like, it's a long tube that they put inside your penis hole. And I was like, how can you feel better after having something shoved in there? And he's like, try not peeing for a week. And I was like, okay, that's very indicative of my relationship with my dad. So that's where I go watching the pit. I'm like, oh man, these horrible mornings with my dad, where he was like, every day's take Johnny to work day. Watch these bloody people scream at me.
So intense.
Yeah, it was really intense.
Fuck.
Yeah,
they say yinzer at all? Don't they say, isn't yinzer a word? Or
Oh yeah, yinzer's a word.
Yinzer's a word.
That's still shout out to Pittsburgh. It's a great location for things.
Do you like oh God, I knew the name of the sandwich place too.
Permane Brothers.
Permane Brothers, yes.
For me, I mean, I think that people say that. For me, that was kind of a joke growing up. I was like, nobody likes this.
Sure.
And it's a thing that, it's like that Cleveland, like, oh, the Cincinnati chili is on spaghetti. Yeah. Well, it's just because they had a lot of surplus spaghetti in World War II or something. Right, and they like, okay, this is our national food. Just accept it or whatever. And so French fries and coleslaw on a sandwich, nobody wants that.
I remember because we had you on previously to discuss this same chain, and I remember the same discussion about Permane Brothers because it was like, it's naturally the place you go when you think about Pittsburgh and sandwiches. But yeah,
but it's a Pat's and Geno's.
Exactly,
because like
Philadelphia's
more of a tourist
Pat's
and Geno's.
Pat's and Geno's, yeah.
It's like the best cheesesteak is at other places in Philadelphia, not Pat's and Geno's. Pat's and Geno's, a lot of people like it sucks. They're not good cheesesteaks. I've had them; they're pretty good. I mean, that's the thing about like the local hotspot. Yeah. They're still sometimes pretty good.
Well,
and
but you're a dumbass tourist. What do you know?
I'm sure. Dumb too.
Yeah.
But in the LA Pat's and Geno's is Philippe's and Cole's. Cole's is now
shutting down.
We talked about this on a recent episode. It's a real bummer. Yeah, the two French dip institutions here in Los Angeles, and one of them, Cole's, which is more of a speakeasy, more of a nice chill hang. That place is shuttering.
And I prefer Cole's to.
I prefer Cole's.
I have more fun at Cole's.
Yeah,
I think Philippe's might be the better sandwich, but I have more fun at Cole's.
I like Cole's.
The atmosphere is great.
Yeah, it's great, fantastic.
I like the sandwich at Cole's better too, personally. I mean, I like Philippe's. I'm not shitting on Philippe's, but I think Cole's has a better sandwich.
Philippe's is MAGA, right?
Philippe's is MAGA, yeah, which does draw me towards it.
But well, isn't it Pat's and Geno's like one guy's like Trump, and one guy's like Kamala, bro?
Two Italian. I don't know if they're Italian, but I think they are two Italian Philadelphia guys. I'm not surprised that I'm not surprised they're both MAGA, honestly.
That's true. Yeah.
I gotta say to our dais, good job. Because we got a lot of great conversation out of our guests before they were formally introduced. From Fallout, Rick and Morty, and Twisted Metal, Season 2, now streaming on Peacock. Jon Daly is here. Hi, Jon.
Yeah, this is a twisted time to be twisted. Is that kind of what you're doing?
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, okay, good. Yeah.
Actually, better than what we had. This is way better.
Great.
Wait, can we go back to the NFL, because I am curious as a Steelers fan, as a Pats fan, like, do you have any different kind of Pats? Do you have any particular?
Oh
yeah. We're talking Pats and Genos.
Yeah, I got you.
Do you have any particular thoughts on this upcoming season?
Oh man,
Gino Lombardi.
Wow, that's crazy to think of. He was the Pats quarterback for a time, wasn't he?
That's right. Yeah.
Like the Lombardi.
Like the Lombardi Trophy.
Vince Lombardi. Isn't that Vince Lombardi?
There was Vince Lombardi, but then there's later a Gino who was what the hell? Maybe his last name might not have been Lombardi, but there was a Gino who was an Italian guy who was a quarterback for the Patriots.
Lombardo.
No, that's Gabrus'.
Oh, that's
Gabrus. Gino Lombardo. Shout out.
Gino. Hold on. I'm figuring it out. Gino.
Do you follow the Steelers?
I do, man. Yeah.
Are you really into it? Are you casually just aware of it?
I do get the NFL red zone.
Right.
So I do get into the NFL. I don't know if I'll get it this year. I have a problem with Aaron Rodgers, and he's the Steelers quarterback.
Sure.
And I have a problem in a macro way with the Steelers. Just it's poverty mindset. It's kind of going like, okay, just get this old guy and throw him in there. And that's what they did with Russell Wilson. It's never going to work.
Right.
He's not going to gel with anyone. And Aaron Rodgers, I feel like he's been hit so many times. He's like the white Antonio Brown or something like that. Is that racist? Can we cut that out? But like, just in terms of like, everything that comes out of his mouth is mashed potatoes.
Right.
And he's a garbage man.
Yeah.
And he's a bad guy.
I don't think I think Antonio Brown is a bad guy. I didn't think there was anything.
You
wrong
don't think
with
Aaron Rodgers is?
Oh no, they are both shitty. They both suck. Rodgers. I mean, I think Antonio Brown is like a troll, and Rodgers is maybe just I think like Antonio Brown's trying to push buttons, and he does now. I think he does too. Actually, they both suck. They both
Antonio
are not.
Brown is like full Kanye.
Yes,
Like he's like gone.
Yeah.
Because Vontae's perfect hit him so hard.
Yeah.
And ruined his brain.
That's really wild to think about.
Yeah,
you just get hit so hard your personality changes.
Yeah.
You legitimately have a traumatic brain injury.
Yeah,
interesting. I'm thinking of an idea. Wags, can you meet me in the parking lot for 5 minutes?
You got a big mallet behind your back.
Just to make you a little bit softer, just a little bit nicer to me.
We come back and he's like, "Welcome back to the show." He's crazy, so zany.
But if you guys hit each other hard enough, your personalities will
swap
switch.
personalities.
Freaky Friday.
I want to be the guy who goes, "Okay, go." But fuck Aaron Rodgers. But I will be a fan of his. I'm going to be a fan of anyone in a Steelers uniform. I just am like, God, this guy's just trash, and I can't imagine him uniting a locker room at this point because he's the kind of guy that would like walk off a cliff with a big smile on his face. He's just so dumb, and like gullible, and like in this Manosphere stuff. And when you hear him in the Manosphere stuff, you're just like, oh, you're the dumbest one. Like you're not even smart about this stuff. Like, anyway, that's my opinion.
We are Manosphere guys. We're Manosphere guys, Weiger and I. We do love the Manosphere, but we don't like. Sometimes the Manosphere gets infected with people like this, and we don't like it.
I like the Manosphere. I mean, I like working out.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like working out.
Is this a Manosphere type of podcast?
I guess. 100%. I mean, I guess
Can we talk about vaccines?
Yeah, please. Let's get into it.
Cool.
Chop it up.
Some of the worst things ever, right? Pretty bad invention invented in Pittsburgh.
Wait, really?
Well, no, penicillin was invented in Pittsburgh.
Wow, I didn't know. Jonas Salk,
penicillin,
a Pittsburghite.
Yeah,
Pittsburghite.
Pittsburgher.
That's fun.
Maybe he was a Steelers fan. Who knows?
Jonas Salk, I imagine, was a Steelers fan.
I would have to guess. Yes.
Early Steelers when they were Leatherheads.
Oh yeah,
Leatherheads.
Like the George Clooney movie.
John Krasinski.
That's my Manosphere right there. I love that. I love those. Everyone in Leatherheads, I'm a fan of. Krasinski.
Those guys rock.
Clooney. That's what I don't know who else is in Leatherheads. I never saw Leatherheads.
We gotta. I remember the billboards vividly. We gotta talk about the nexus of comedy and driving that is not just Twisted Metal, but also your very fun podcast, Two Johns Don't Make a Right.
Oh man,
which we have both guested on, had a blast.
Two Johns Don't Make a Right is it's winding its way down.
Wow.
Sustaining a podcast where we're picking somebody up and physically driving with them, never turning right, only left. It's Two Johns Don't Make a Right. That's the whole podcast. It's hard to maintain that, and you've both been on it, and you both did fantastic episodes. Mitch, we were just talking about you today when we did our final episode.
Oh my God!
We went by the Charles Manson murder house, one of the murder houses.
Oh my God! Yeah, we went to the murder. We went
to La Bianca.
Yes,
we went to the La Bianca house, and we were like took our picture there. And we had a lot of Manson kind of like weird. Oh, this is where Manson threw the knife. It's right there. Like. We'd drive past a lot of Manson stuff.
We not only took a picture in front of it. You, Tall John had my "What's Going On" giant head, and we took a picture with the giant head.
Oh yeah, we had, and that was a prop from the show.
Yes, yeah.
Wait, did Tall John have it, or did you bring it?
No, he had it.
Wow.
And then he gave it to me after the show. Wow. Now I have it in my garage.
Let's put it on the tableau.
Oh jeez, no, you don't. It's gigantic.
I know.
We could do it.
But Two Johns Don't Make a Right. Listen to all of the episodes. It's very funny. And good.
Very funny men. Yes.
Yeah.
Two of the best.
Shout out to
we had
Tall
a blast.
John. He's 6'10".
Big guy.
Yeah.
When you go by Tall John, you really have to meet that bar, and he not only meets it, but he exceeds it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I've been, going out with him. I go to a concert with him, and dudes just come up to him all the time, and this is his life. Just like dude, I mean, how tall are you, dude? And it's always like, my dad's making fun of me because he thinks I'm tall, but you're tall, dude. He's like, 6'10". And everyone comes up to him and like, I bet you played some ball, man. He's like, no. Fight for Bob's Burgers. I'm not a basketball player. I'm really tall. Just like, and people look at him like, oh, this is a waste.
Right. Yes.
You don't play ball. It's a waste.
Right.
I got that a lot when I was young. I was a big kid.
For football?
And they're like, and I was like not strong or good at football. And
I did play and I sucked. So
yeah, I was horrible.
Yeah.
I remember the first game I went to a private school my freshman year and then my sophomore year. I've said this story on the show before, but the assistant coach, I remember being in for a play and I heard my assistant coach yell, "Get Mitchell out of there. He's going to get himself killed." That's what I heard right before the play started.
Oh, that's horrible.
And then I think like the other player was like, "I feel bad for this guy. I'm not going to like throw him to the ground or whatever." He was a nice man.
Right.
But to get back to the Manosphere talk, what do you like more, jock itch or athlete's foot, Wags? You go first.
What do I like more?
Yeah.
I got to go with jock itch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, when I'm spraying Tinactin, it doesn't matter if it's on my feet or in my dick area.
That's true.
It'll spray it on both, and it'll get really cold, and then I'll have white stuff on it and do nothing. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't heal anything.
Someone told me soaking your feet in white vinegar can get rid of athlete's foot forever.
I think temporarily, yeah.
Temporarily?
Yeah.
My hands smell like white vinegar. This is a mystery on the show already, and actually, the mystery will go on in this week's episode, Wags. But I was sniffing all my clothes today to figure out which ones smelled like fish. I accidentally washed something with my clothes and the reveal is this Thursday, so I won't say it.
Wait, it is?
Yeah. I think so.
Is that true? Because I thought don't we start on a Thursday?
Oh, hold on.
It's the reveal's already happened.
Yeah, I think so.
It's fish oil pills.
Yes.
Oh, in your pocket?
In my pocket.
Sucks.
And everything smells like fish.
Yeah.
And so I've been sniffing. I spent before the full hour and a half before I came here. I was in my closet sniffing everything.
Oh man!
And I have all the fish clothes, and I'm soaking them in white vinegar in my sink as we speak.
Wow!
And for the first load, it was successful. It neutralized the odor.
Hey, there you go.
Good.
It really it worked.
It takes it out.
It took it out. But my hands still smell like white vinegar, and they say that gets rid of athlete's foot. So
I think you need a prescription antifungal cream to get rid of it for good, right?
I think so. I had really bad toenail fungus, which I'd say worse than athlete's foot.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
And very difficult. And I was strung along by a doctor who kept doing these laser treatments where he would shoot it with a laser, very painful, shoot the fungus, and it would kind of die and go away.
So what are they shooting? Like underneath the toenail or like the top of the toenail? And
top of the toenail, they're shooting just onto the toenail and just like pop, 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 pop. And it starts to heat up gradually.
Oh, so it's like a burning sensation.
It's very hot.
Wow.
Yeah. And then you get hot, and then you're like, oh. And then he was like, look, you could take these. It was the kind of doctor. It's like, look, you could take antifungal pills, but they're really bad for you. And so I was like, well, I don't want to do that.
Right.
And then I eventually, like after about 10 years of having horrible toenail fungus, I was like, just going to do the pills. And they just worked so fast. It was
man.
Wow.
Just so great. Yeah. And they cured my athlete's foot as well.
Wow.
At least semi-permanently.
Yeah.
My family, I weirdly don't have the toenail fungus, but I have athlete's foot. And maybe that's what I got to take. But like
your foot just itches all the time.
I get it's like I get flare ups like every few weeks, and then I spray the white shit on it, and it does
it does work. Well, it does work a little bit, but it doesn't like cure it because you have to like do your shoes. But I would also like I've had jock itch, but I never really did Tinactin for it. I was just like, this is part of life.
But yes, that's what I thought it was too.
Yeah.
And hey, Manosphere boys, let's be honest, it's fun to itch that shit. Am I right?
Yeah, man. It's fun to get itches so you can itch them. Something to do.
The deist doesn't get it.
I do hear it's fun to unpeel your ball sack from your thigh.
Oh, is it fun? It's also fun to peel your dick off your ball sack. Peeling thing. That's what the summer is about. Peeling pieces of stuff off your other things.
Some anatomy in men is different than this peeling situation you're talking about.
I do remember when I was a little boy with my like little pubeless ball sack.
Okay, man.
That it was like,
this sounds like a very
it was like peeling
photographic memory you have here of this ball sack.
It was like peeling like silly putty off of newspaper. It was like that kind of like would really get lacquered onto my thigh.
So if you put your balls on newspaper, would you peel the text off too? Like a silly putty will peel the text off. The text will be on the silly putty.
I
might work that way.
I wonder right now if you wake up in the morning, is there the tiger from your tattoo? Is it on your ball sack?
Oh my god! Wow.
On the underside. No, I think any sort of hair in that region does a little bit to mitigate the peeling. Isn't have much to adhere to.
And some men have like a very bird nest compact situation. Which is also fine too.
A bird nest with a little peeper in it. Asking for worms. Give me some worms. This is
sometimes I feed it worms. Yes.
To us.
Well, you know what? It's a twisted double.
That's true.
You know why? And we're gonna review a chain restaurant here. But Amelia, hit him with the drop.
Oh yeah.
Bum 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 come bum 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 pop that pink berry.
There we go.
Pop that pink berry.
Do it too low as quickly.
Peter.
There we go.
Very good.
Hell yeah.
I liked it.
I thought it was great. She's covering her face. I made her do that.
Nice little live drop.
A live drop.
What a novelty.
Was that a live drop? I thought you were. Oh, that's great. That was cool.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you were doing a live drop. I thought you were killing time that the drop would be.
Oh no! She was doing the line
replace
drop.
That, Emma. Like,
No, that's going in.
No, I feel special.
I forgot we were doing that when you said hit him with the drop. I panicked purely for a second. I was like, oh no, drop.
No, I just made our employee embarrass herself. You did great. You were fantastic. It was better than anything I've ever done with a drop. You did great.
We're talking Jersey Mike's here at the Doughboys Double. Jersey Mike's was founded in 1956 in Point Pleasant, New Jersey, acquired by young Peter Cankro in 1974, began franchising in 1987. What's that? What's that gasp?
Explains my sandwich today.
You know this information.
Oh,
We've talked about
told me
Jersey
it
Mike's
before.
a number of times. Peter Cankro is the head honcho prior to its acquisition by Blackstone Capital, which also owns Ancestry.com, Spanx, and Zaxby's. Previously owned Hilton, the Weather Channel, SeaWorld, and Bumble. Don't you just love like the economy? Don't you just love capitalism?
I love
It's so
umbrella
fucking good.
companies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Owns all this shit that has nothing to do with it.
And
with each other.
Paramount.
Yeah.
Their seventh priority.
And you wonder why everything sucks is because they do not give a fuck. They just don't care about any of this.
SeaWorld, SEA, SeaWorld, or SeaWorld, like this letter SeaWorld.
It's SEA World.
Okay.
What's SeaWorld?
I don't know.
Is that a Sesame Street bit? Welcome to SeaWorld. Cats. We have cars.
We have cucumbers.
I thought you said C-word when you first said it. That's why I asked that.
SeaWorld.
SeaWorld.
SeaWorld, a great property.
Yeah.
Let's invest. Seems like it's going straight up.
Well, they have divested from that as of now.
And that's Blackstone, like Harry Blackstone.
Blackstone Capital, yes. I don't
Someone bought
not
Jack
related to Harry
Allison
Blackstone.
SeaWorld stock, and he was getting sent like stock updates every month. It was very funny.
That is very funny. Wow.
And then I got them because he moved out and he never changed his address.
Before we dig into Jersey Mike's proper,
Yes.
I did want to ask you food-wise about, you were recently in Vegas working, I know.
Yes.
What like did you get it? Did you have any time to enjoy the city? Did you get to enjoy any local eats?
Well, I did. Thanks to our friend Eva Anderson,
The best.
who's so great. And
So great.
is the head writer of the show I was working on. And she took us to a bunch of the cast and crew to Liberace's mansion. And I've gone on two big tours with Eva, and they're both Liberace oriented. And the first one was Liberace's entire personal effects were bought by Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson died, and his Vegas residence is called the Thrilla Villa. and it was Liberace, everything he ever owned in his entire life at Michael Jackson's residence. And the tour was led by someone who claimed to be the consul to Monaco. And
Wow.
just a guy in Vegas with that purple shirt, like a Dan Flash's kind of situation.
Yeah.
That was just like weird and offered us sushi and champagne. It was like it was like $115 for a tour of Liberace stuff. It was just like, you're a human trafficker, bro. Super weird. And then Liberace Mansion is, the tour guide is a rival of this guy. They hate each other. And he's just this weird kind of guy that does tours of Liberace's Mansion. Liberace's Mansion, as seen in a great movie, Behind the Candelabra.
Oh, yeah.
So all the stuff, like the bathtub and everything is like there. And
Wow.
just funny. And like Liberace it's kind of interesting. It's like, you're a miserable guy. I don't know.
I just love that. This is just a regular day for Eva Anderson, our good friend, who like you'll text her and she'll be like, I'm at like Siegfried and Roy's estate sale or something. You're like, what the fuck?
She's like, I'm hanging out with Jordan Peterson or whatever. She just does weird things and you're like, oh, geez. But she gets the scoop, man. And like,
She really does.
Weird. She gets in with this weird tour and you're like, it blows my mind. And then I ate a lot of like breakfast food, like the casino. It's weird. Like it was off the strip. It was on the old strip.
Okay.
So it was, I forget what the casino name was, but it would have like a nice breakfast place, but then nowhere to sit because it's like so optimized now for gambling. Like the only place you could actually sit is in front of a slot machine.
Oh, wow. So they're trying to get you to grab and go set up shop and spend money.
Yeah, which is so gross. And it's like that casinos should be just everything you need. And like, if you want to not gamble, you should be able to not gamble. But whatever. I don't care about gambling or casinos, so I don't know why I'm like nostalgic for something. But it was just gross. It was like being at a bad airport and like egg and cheese is like $10.50, like $14 for
How long were you there for? Were you there for a good stretch?
For a little over a week.
Okay, yeah,
and it was rainy, which was interesting. I was right across. I've never been there, but the Heart Attack Cafe was right there.
Yes.
Oh wow.
We've always talked about. I mean, I hated the idea of that place because you have to stand on, like you could stand on a scale and at one point, if you weighed over, I think 300 pounds, you got your meal for free or something.
Yes, and I believe they've just increased the threshold because Americans are so fat that they're just like, well, now we're going to lose an arm and a leg with all the tourists coming in here and getting free meals.
Yes, I would have gotten a free meal for sure at one point. And then it seems like a demeaning sort of place, and people have died in there too.
People have had heart attacks in the place.
In the place, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I was in Vegas with an Uber driver who was driving me, and I was like, you have any like Vegas? He's like a lifer, and he's like, I'm like, do you have any like what's the weird Vegas scoop or whatever?
Yeah.
And I was like, the guys who watch the gambling go on, what's up with them? And he's like, oh, I was one of those guys. And I was like, oh, so you're looking for cheaters? And he's like, yeah. My other job, here's the thing nobody tells you about Vegas. There's been a dead body in every single room. Every single room.
Oh my God.
Had a body in it, and I'm not joking. And so that feeling when you go to one of those like Caesar's Palace and you're like one of the far ass rooms, like there's dead bodies. There's dead people.
Crazy.
And he's like, the big secret of Vegas is every night there's a suicide in because people go there specifically to drink themselves to death.
Yes.
So there's bodies every day, and there's a special force that like it's so common that there are like cleaning services for big blood spills and stuff, and they're very specialized, and they come in and have like their suits on and just clean up bodies for hotels.
People drinking themselves to death, I feel like, must just happen so many per year anyways. Just
Nicolas Cage in Leaving Las Vegas.
That's true.
Specifically,
spoiler alert, I've never seen it.
People trying to be like that.
Good movie.
It's good.
I opened up I was trying to look up the Heart Attack Grill website. I opened it up. It looks like Live Jasmine or Chatterbait. It's just all the female employees, like headshots of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're wearing sexy nurses.
They're all sexy nurses. So it's like Nurse Arian, Nurse Casey, Nurse Alicia, Nurse Isabel, Nurse Maggie. So I didn't realize that so much of this was like a... and then they've also got just one of Ron Jeremy, which is not like a guy who is in prison.
He's
a
in
guy
prison.
Who's been super canceled.
Real bad guy.
Really, really bad human being.
Good friend of the owner, I'm sure.
Well, the owner I know is Dr. John, and that's his whole.
Dr. John, the
No,
New
it's a
Orleans
different.
do?
No, his name is Dr. John, and he's like a weird bald guy.
Oh no, the Vegas version.
Yes, yeah,
Not the musician. That's good.
yeah. But there's no
Slime
like
bag.
that. Their website has no. It just has a link to Jaws, but has no info about like the menu or whatever. So is
It has
is
a
that
link to
all they're selling
Jaws?
now? Jobs.
Jobs.
Oh,
What are you? What like?
I
am
didn't hear you. I
misspeaking?
didn't. I didn't
heard
hear.
it.
Oh, you heard. I'm sorry. I said it as my homepage.
I said. I said jobs. You're hearing Jaws. I said SeaWorld. You're hearing
I
SeaWord.
heard C-word. I didn't know
You're
what's
hearing-
going on.
You're hearing some ocean words as normal words, and you're hearing normal words as ocean words. What's going on? You got salt water in your ears.
fucking-
Under the sea.
It's the fish.
Under the sea.
The damn fish got into my fucking head.
I know you got fish pills everywhere, dude.
You are a fish pill.
Do those
now.
fish pills do a noticeable thing? Do you like those?
Is
that like-
I don't, not really. You know what? Turmeric is the one that the virologist told me to take.
Turmeric is good for
Turmeric.
inflammation.
Yeah,
You can feel
anti-inflammatory.
it.
And then the omega they move your blood through they're blood thinners basically. So
Right.
yeah. And my doctor was like, you can keep taking them. SeaWorld, I thought I'm sorry about all of it. Okay, I apologize.
It's fine. It's no
Gino
problem.
Cappelletti is the guy we were thinking of. Is the Patriots old quarterback?
Cappelletti. Okay.
But also, I thought there was a Gino maybe we're just thinking of
There
Gay
was a
versus
Gino
Carrick.
Lombardi at some point.
Okay.
But when
Yeah,
I type
probably
in
Vince.
Gino Lombard, it autofills Gay versus Joe Gino Lombardo.
Yeah, definitely. The other thing I did in Vegas is I went to Chris Angel. I've seen everything Chris Angel's ever done, and
Yes.
I love going to Vegas and seeing magic.
Eva also loves
And-
Eva loves Chris Angel as well. Yeah.
Eva could not come to this, but as soon as I got there, I went to Chris Angel. Like every few years, sells everything he owns. Like it's this weird thing. He'll do a big show, and then there's he has a Chris Angel Studios. So you go, and it's like I thought it would be like packed out. Turned out I was the only one there, and he has magic tricks from like the past, from like that guy Lance Burton and other people that are like, oh, it's kind of like you have all these legitimate magicians like things and selling their old tricks, and so that's kind of interesting to me. And I go in, and he had for sale an amazing like prop from an old magic show that was an umbrella that rains. So you see the whole mechanism inside the umbrella.
oh
that
wow.
inside the umbrella rains on you, and it was kind of cool.
That is
But then
cool.
Chris Angel was there hanging out and just like looking and like
It's just you two basically there.
I mean, there was a guy who ran up to me to keep me from taking pictures. His like whole job, he's like his goon. And he runs up to me, he's like, hey, how you doing, man? How you doing, man? Okay, no pictures. And then he proceeded to just talk at me to make sure, like, there wasn't going to be a time when he walked away from me. And so I was like, all I want to do is take pictures, so I'm going to leave. And so I took off. Just wanted to see some cheesy shit that Chris Angel was selling. Couldn't take pictures of it.
He sells all the stuff. Like he doesn't. It's not like necessarily his. All his current tricks that he's retiring. It's not necessarily all of his possessions. Just a bunch of shit that he's got.
Right. But he owns like that magician Dave. There's like a '70s magician who's like huge star guy. He'll sell like he had this famous like ball trick, and there's a photo of the guy doing the ball trick in the '70s, and then the ball trick, and so it's like cool.
That's kind of awesome.
Legitimately cool. And then like you'll see this like famous magician's table with a hole in it for the hat, and like you can kind of like put your hand in it, and so he collects clearly like old tricks, but then sells them, I guess, kind of moves them. And I know David Copperfield has a magic museum and a magic warehouse that Jason Waller's been to.
Yes,
and he took the tour, and Eva's been to as well, and but David Copperfield is a weirdo, and like
I've heard this. Yeah,
he kind of like is a hoarder, and like really actually doesn't want anyone to see his museum. But apparently he's got like it'll be like Houdini's straitjacket, but not in a display. Just like you can just put it on if you want.
Oh
like
my
it's just
God,
out,
crazy.
like stuff like that. It's kind of cool.
I went to David Copperfield with my dad as a boy.
Yeah.
And we had a meet and greet tickets afterwards. And I've said this before, but there was a table and he had a chair on the table. So he was sitting on on a table in a chair. And I walked by as like an 8-year-old or 10-year-old boy. and looked up at me. He just stared at me the entire time and didn't say a word, and then I left. That was it.
That sounds about right, man. It's like, is this your dream? Like, I love all these guys. Like, I love a Vegas show that's like he's been going for like, it's like golden handcuffs. You're in this golden prison.
Yeah.
And like, you know, Chris Angel like trying to inject heart. He's like, no, this show's personal now. And like, they'll like inject heart into their magic show after a while. And you're like, oh man, you twisted fuck. I don't know. I find it so entertaining.
It's fascinating because just the addiction to being on stage, or just like they're just giving you so much money for a residency because they're giving you like $100 million a year, but it still makes economic sense for them because it just gets people into their casino and they're going to spend. You know, what I mean, it's like it doesn't even seem to make from a math perspective. I can't even quite understand it, but it's so much money they can't not do it. So you have like David Copperfield, and I've heard about this on like PTR episodes, Podcast Red episodes, where it's like he's doing like 8 shows a week. He's doing like, you know,
he does double, like everyone else does 8 shows.
Yeah.
He does 16.
He does so many shows a week. And
so he's number one.
So he does the most shows, but a lot of them are like 30% full houses. You know what I mean? And he's doing like a show where he's so going through the motions because he's so burned out.
He doesn't put any effort. This is what's so funny about him is he just goes, honey, and then like he'll do a spectacular, and his trick, like Chris Angel's tricks are garbage.
Right.
And then he's like, and then guys come out and solo guitar and lightning strikes, and you're like, that was a bad trick. I guess this is the fun thing, I suppose. But David Copperfield, he's real. Like, he's a real dude, magician. His tricks are cool. But then he goes, what do you think about that? Just like a big UFO comes out and does a crazy thing. And he goes, all right, what do you think about that? Okay, on to the next thing. And then he has a whole thing. He's injected heart into his show by having, no joke, an alien come down from space, a blue alien called Blue 32 that is, he goes into this whole part where he's like, you know, I never knew my father very much. And in the 80s, when I was busy doing magic and being famous, you know, I never really reconnected with him. And then he died. And, you know, he worked at Area 51. And there was another guy that I met at Area 51. And this alien comes down and he has it's just one of the best things. It's like the most highly articulated, brilliantly designed animatronic I've ever seen. It's like beyond Disney, any of that stuff. Just like a beautiful, amazing, cool to look at animatronic alien that's like, hey, David. And he talks to this with no effect. He's like not straining himself at all. He's like 75. He's like, oh, would you look at that? Oh, okay. Well, he's just like not moving his face. It's a spectacle. It's just, I don't want to spoil it, but go see Blue 32. Go see David Copperfield. It's an acid trip.
We need a Doughboys residency at Heart Attack Grill or something. I mean,
oh my God, you guys should do Vegas. Yeah,
I do want to see some of those Vegas magic shows. I saw Amazing Jonathan once, and it was a great show, but I've never seen some of those other ones that are.
Wags and I are staying in Vegas. Get that cleanup crew ready. Your Uber driver.
I
know. First night.
See you later. Yeah. This seems like as good a place as any. Yeah. Oh my God.
I was trying to think of what magician you might have been thinking of. I couldn't pull like the one guy I could think of, which this was the show I got taken to as a boy, was Doug Henning.
Doug Henning was the guy.
That was the guy.
That was the guy with the magic sphere. Yes.
Yeah, and he put on a great show. I remember just like as an 8-year-old. I'm like. I like Vegas, even though it's disgusting. You know what I mean? Like, even though like this is fucking filth. This should not exist. This is an environmental catastrophe. I'm being bilked at absolutely every opportunity. It's like there's not even a place I can fill up my water bottle. Like I have to buy like an $11 single use a plastic water bottle that's going to end up in a landfill if I want to hydrate myself. Like every aspect of it is an absolute scam. But I'm still having fun there.
Yeah,
there's great restaurants. It's an excuse to drink a little bit more than you should if you're someone who drinks. And I'm not a big gambling guy, but I do like I'll play a little. I'll sit at a slot machine for a second.
A man who it seems like you seem like a man who would not like Vegas at all, but it is strange that you're a Vegas guy.
I also like the pools. I like to swim.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's nice.
Yeah,
just having someone bring you drinks.
Yeah, it's
great.
fun.
And it's like a cheap room.
Also, you like piss, and the pools are just constantly getting pissed in.
Like wallowing in piss.
Yeah.
You like piss and meth. You smoke meth. That's what Vegas is about.
Have you been to the Golden Steer there?
I don't know. What's
That's
that?
a great
It's a
steakhouse,
steakhouse,
and I've
yeah,
never
old school
been there. I want to go.
Oh, maybe. I went to
Yeah.
a great steakhouse in my hotel that's like, yeah,
An
pretty
old school one.
pretty good. I was by the Golden Nugget, which is pretty odd. That's a pretty awesome
Yeah.
place.
The Circus weirdly has like a great old school steakhouse, like one of those like feels like frozen in time. And
yeah.
But Emma, I know you're a Vegas enthusiast, right?
I had never been to Vegas until friends of ours got married there a few years ago, and so the first time I ever went to Vegas was for a friend's wedding, and we like gambled all night in their wedding attire, and like we won a bunch of money, and it was like very magical. So I do love it, but we only go when the Vegas freak friends go,
Right?
Because it's too tempting
Right.
otherwise.
Yeah, I'm
I
on
do love
like
it.
a nerd crew.
Yeah.
That's my
Right.
thing.
Mostly,
Yeah.
I mean, the shows are great, and the food. I don't really care that much about gambling. If I'm with people who are gambling, I'm fine with that, but I don't need to do that. But I like the food and just
food
like
is
great.
walking
It's a great food
around.
city.
You can do so much in such a short distance. It's kind of
Yeah.
crazy.
No,
I
again,
like to-
just because it's so wasteful. It's like
Yeah.
every celebrity chef, every like top tier chef has one of their flagship
Yes.
restaurants there. So it's just a
Yeah.
place you can try a thing that you would have to fly to 6 different cities if you
Yeah.
wanted to experience.
You can also just be
Yes.
your grossest self in Vegas, and you're not the grossest person in the room. So
For
it's
sure.
I'll
okay.
never be the grossest.
Yeah. It's
There
fine.
was, and it keeps like one-upping itself. Like, it's got these like, me and Eva both took a picture of this and posted it on our stories. But there's like a new brand, like like shorts will say like ass on it or
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
pink on the butt.
Yeah.
There was just ones that said "Daddy's cum slut," like the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
So depraved.
And it just seemed like
Amelia's lit up at this
seems
idea
like-
of this.
Amelia's Googling
It's
them
like,
right now.
can the world end with this? Like, it is over. Just
Daddy's cum slut.
on
Amelia's
shorts.
looking them
I'll
up.
send it to you. It's so disgusting. And then the other thing that got me was I did gamble. I played blackjack
Yeah.
for about 2 hours. I give myself a limit to lose. I really enjoy it. It's really fun, and it was ideal situation because I was alone at a table, and then all these freaks started piling up at the table, and then there was one dude there who seemed like he was in the NFL or something, and they had like 5 dudes behind him, like watching him gamble, watching every move, and it was just interesting. And I was in the middle of playing blackjack, and a woman comes up to me and just puts her in a good way, like
Yeah.
in a massage way, puts her elbow into my shoulder and goes, oh, and I'm like, oh my God. She was, want a massage? And I was like, yeah. And they start massaging you so good and hard while you're going like, okay, hit me. Okay, hit me. And it's just like, give us more money. Because it makes you mess up.
Yeah,
it really
yeah.
does.
Yeah.
But all you want because you're kind of like wired, all you want is that like nice massage. It was funny. Just
I didn't
like,
even know they did that.
to me, it was very new.
That's
I was
I've seen
like,
that, and I have always wondered how you stay focused on the game you're playing or your cards at all if someone's like rubbing the knots out of your back.
it's impossible to.
It's really wild.
I
Yeah.
guess that's the point. It makes total sense. Amelia, as a degenerate gambler, do you like Vegas?
Do you really? Are you?
I gamble responsibly every so often.
Mm-hmm.
I've been to Vegas. Hey, Mitch. I've been twice, and I loved both times.
Yeah.
going. Less so for the casinos, and more so for like the
General
ambiance
vibe.
and just like the
Chaos.
the dirtiness of
You're
it.
just gonna be a pig in shit for a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is like if you really wallow in it, you can have a good time.
Yeah.
But a week is a long time to spend in Vegas.
A week is too long.
Oh,
Yeah.
no more than 2 nights.
One time, my family went there for weirdly Thanksgiving,
Wow.
and we
I know
ate.
people that have done this too, and they've had a great time.
It is great, and we went to Red Rocks. Like we did nature things because there's
Oh,
so much
wow, that's
amazing
cool.
nature around Vegas.
Right.
And we ate at Mario Batali had like a Thanksgiving special at his restaurant, and you got this delicious fried turkey and amazing meal. And so then we just did that, and like it was great. You have like elderly parents or whatever, like just go to a like air conditioned casino and kind of live there for a little bit.
Right.
Kind of fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
We gotta do a dough. We've talked about it before.
We could maybe figure something. I
It's
think
a perfect time to go because it's dead now.
right.
Yeah.
And we
Can't
could,
wait for the coroner to find you in Daddy's cum slut shorts.
Oh man.
You're wearing shorts that say daddy on them?
We're next to each other.
Chris Angels jacking off.
it's a
Blue was the alien's name is Blue 52, Blue 32 or Blue 52.
Is it 52?
It was
Can you look that up?
Alien 50.
Area
51, but that's
I thought it was Blue 32.
Blue 30. Why Blue 32?
copper-
Sounds like a football thing.
I think that Jason asked Copperfield that question, and Copperfield just went, I don't know. I just came up with it.
It's just rhymes.
There's nothing behind it.
That's very as a child. I remember being at that show, and his last gag was turning him. He like put a blanket over himself, and then he was a little boy. I think I maybe have talked about this before, but he put a blanket up, and then he came down. And he's like, I always wanted to see snow or something, and then as a boy, and I never got to see it. And then he like puts a blanket up, and then he's a little boy in the same shirt. And I remember being like an 8-year-old kid and being like, "Oh, the magic's not real, and I don't believe in this anymore. This is stupid. It ruined. Like you can't go that far that you transformed into something on stage. Like that's
right.
But they don't. They collect contraptions. It seems like they're just contraption collectors.
That's
in many ways.
some of them. I mean, he used to really try hard, and.
Yeah.
I guess all that. Well, let me just give a shout out to a good magician is Zabrecki.
Okay,
Rob Zabrecki from the band Possum Dixon, yes, is a completely amazing magician who does the Magic Castle all the time, and he was my magic consultant. So I literally got to learn magic from this guy.
That's fucking awesome.
Which was fucking a dream come true. And he taught me like 3 magic tricks beyond the ones and he taught me how to spread out cards, like the whole
fuck.
I can't do it that well, but it takes years of practice to do that shit.
I'll say this,
that was pretty cool.
Eva, we won't say what it is, but Eva told us that you were taught a canceled magic trick, which I think is very funny. Which
the one that's actually on the TV show is one that has to do with like cleavage.
Yes,
putting like an audience member's cleavage. So it's very canceled. They don't do it anymore. Yeah.
It's very, very funny. I can't wait. I'm very excited to see it. And also see you in Twisted Metal episode 4.
That's right. Wait, is it episode 4?
Yes.
Twisted Metal episode 4 will have been out by now.
Yes, it just came out this last Thursday.
Everybody
I'm very
watch
excited to check it out. People should check it out on Peacock. Let's talk Jersey Mike's because this is the order of the day. So you're gluten free now. Is this how recent is this? Because last time we had you on, I don't remember this being an element of our Jersey Mike's experience.
No, I didn't go gluten free until the pandemic.
Okay,
so
got it.
I have been this. It's kind of been this cycle. I don't love it, and I don't always stay gluten free. When I was in Vegas, I did eat some bread, and I feel like I give myself a treat once in a while if there's like a great cake that I love or something. But the reality is, like, my life is better when I'm gluten free, and it sucks. But it's kind of worth it.
Is it just sort of generally like do you have is it mostly digestion? Is it all over? Like does your skin improve? Like what do you see tangibly?
Skin. It was all skin.
It's all
I had
skin.
horrible rosacea, adult acne that was like nonstop, and like I had this like really bad sort of acne when I was a little kid.
Same.
Where I would like just unreal. Like I would like sit in science class and just, this is so disgusting. I don't know if I should be this disgusting, but I would just push. I would have like zits that were all connected, and I would sit in class and just push pus from the bottom of my face to the top, and occasionally it would like burst. So really bad kind of acne. And then my adult acne was this, just made my face beet red all the time. It was like debilitating. I would be like, it was horrible. Then I went gluten free. It did reverse it. Yeah.
I just want to again point out, Amelia, you were smiling and nodding at the pus pushing you.
Did you do that too?
No, but I respect it.
I mean, just gross. Didn't know how to be a person yet.
I probably would.
Yeah,
I think we all were pizza faces because I had nodular acne. I had really bad, like it started in the T-zone, forehead, and then by when I was in high school, it like spread to my cheeks.
You did Accutane, right?
I eventually I tried every other treatment and eventually got on Accutane, which is the one that makes you psychotic as a side effect. So
did it?
I mean,
have you talked to him?
Permanently psychotic.
That's why we're gonna bonk him on the head.
Brown.
We'll fucking bonk you. We'll see what happens.
But yeah, did the GF connection to your skin is that a thing you just intuited? Were you just trying everything and that one worked?
I tried everything.
Yeah,
I tried everything. I was like drinking vinegar. I was doing all this stuff and doing pretty ridiculous stuff, which you end up doing. Yeah, but then was just like, okay, I'm just going to try gluten-free, and it just like was so instant.
That's so wild.
Also, if you have any arthritis, if you have rheumatoid arthritis, it just gets rid of it. It's like over. It's like you don't have arthritis anymore. And I had arthritis from my 20s on, like even my teens, where I was like, and then it just went away with the gluten. I can't recommend it highly enough, and I think it's because our bread is effed.
Poison.
Right.
Yeah. It's Franken bread.
I did a water cleanse recently where I only drank water for 4 full days because of brain fog stuff. I think I maybe told you some of this,
Yes.
but it was amazing how good I felt after doing that for 4 days. It was insane, and I was like, oh yeah, a lot of the shit that we eat just fucks us up completely.
Yeah.
I had acne as a teen, but my sister took Accutane, and my mom was like, you don't have it as bad enough to take Accutane, and she didn't want me to take Accutane, but it was still pretty bad. So it was that sort of thing of like, okay, I just have like acne and this sucks. But did you take anything as a teen to get rid of it, or no?
I took Accutane.
Yeah.
I took Retin-A,
Yeah.
and that was like topical.
Yeah.
That was topical. I took Retin-A, dried out my face. Nothing worked. It just
shit.
took getting into my 20s and just not being super nervous and
Greasy all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
super greasy and pubescent.
Well, because I had a Retin-A, and I had another topical one that was like I had to keep in the fridge. It was like because it had to stay cold,
Ooh.
and neither of those topical ones did anything. Accutane for me was like a miracle drug. It was like insane how my like within months my skin was like completely clear.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I had constant thoughts of suicide, but
Wait, is that real?
It did make me like it did because my brother got it too. It does kind of fuck you up emotionally. You do get like really. It does kind of plunge you into a depression.
This dermatologist fucking prescribed Accutane for you right around the Columbine years.
But I think also I think the counter effect of just having an improved like self-image
Is
was
so-
enough where I was just like
sure.
it was worth it for me.
Fucking
You know?
Dr. Klebold. For me, I'm like, I probably should have just taken it because forever, even in college when like acne started to go away a little bit, I would not look people in the face. I like couldn't look in that, like an acne personality is what they call it. It's like I would look down and not look at people in the face because it just fucked with me so much when I was younger. So I think that it is worth it. My sister took it and it didn't work well for her either, but I wish I had taken it. Speaking of big greasy things.
That's right.
Yeah. Jersey Mike's.
Jersey Mike's.
So right now they have a seasonal chicken salad, which I had not had before. And I was like, you know what? This is a good occasion to sample this sumbitch. I get the regular chicken salad sub on wheat, got it Mike's way, and I added mayo and dill pickles. So I didn't make too many modifications to it. Mitch, you tried a couple different things. You had a mini chicken salad sub on white Mike's way, and you also had a mini Cancro special.
Well, Wags, when I go to Jersey
Rosemary
Mike's, I want it Mike's way.
Woo! I'm
Very
so
good.
glad that made it out of group.
Tell me, Mike.
Wait, that was in the group chat?
Mike said, Mitch said
Little
that.
bit of oil
Jersey Mike's.
and a little bit of oregano.
Jersey Mike's.
I'm gonna get a full sub. Fuck.
I
wanted Mike's
You were
way.
right there. You just had to land the plane.
Don't be embarrassed.
You did a good job.
It was beautiful.
I sent a voice note. I mean, to show how annoying I am to our group text, I sent a thing that said, I want it Mike's way, and then also used it in the show.
I love that.
But
Very good.
I'll often send little voice memo texts to our group of me trying out bits, and a lot of times there's no response for a good 12 hours.
Yeah. And then it's just ignoring it.
It's just a 2-second clip of you making a lightsaber. And I was going,
I have done that before, too.
Wait, so this is a thing where you get a chicken salad. This is unique. A chicken salad at like a sub place.
This is new, and I do not normally get chicken salad subs anyways, but I gotta say this. The chicken salad was actually pretty good, Wags, I thought. I don't know how you feel about it.
liked
I was
it.
kind of surprised.
I liked it. I thought it was well made. It was nice and chunky, but had enough surface area for the mayo to be in a good proportion.
I honestly think this is maybe the only place I would get a chicken. If I was going to like a sub place I liked, I would never get a chicken salad sub, I don't think.
Here's the thing. It's good. When I get it over their tuna, I think I like their tuna better.
Sure. And
also, I'm just like, if I feel like there's just other sandwiches I'd prefer over it. But as a take on a chicken salad sub, I thought it was better than my expectations. And did you like that Cancro special?
Cancro, that's why I gasped when you said Cancro earlier in the episode. That I like the Cancro special a lot. And I had it for the first time, thanks to our dais, on rosemary.
oh, hell yeah.
Rosemary palm bread.
Oh, nice.
And
And
how'd
I
you
never
feel?
had that before.
What is
I liked it.
what's on the Cancro?
The Cancro is roast beef and then one layer of pepperonis and then provolone. And I thought it's pretty damn good.
It's pretty good.
I I feel bad for our guest here, Wags, because I think that he had the worst experience of the three of us.
But also,
Well, I had
am
lunch before, so
Okay.
I timed it wrong because I didn't want to be weighed down by a whole sub because
Sure.
I knew we'd be talking, and so I did, but I ate enough of it that I got the idea, and I've eaten. I'm a Jersey Mike's fan, so I'd say
you got a super sub Mike's Way on gluten-free toasted bun.
Exactly.
Do you like their gluten-free bread?
No, but it's not. But that's. Let me just say, I don't like any gluten-free bread.
Yeah, sure.
I do appreciate that chains like this have it,
Right.
and I appreciate that like you can go to In-N-Out and get gluten-free bread. You can go a lot of places and get gluten-free bread. It's very popular, but it's always appreciated. But unless they can toast it, it's never like if they toast it, then you kind of like are like, oh, this is just bread. But if not, it's like, this is dry and gross.
I like the thing, like if there is a place like In-N-Out though, and just use that as a specific example, there if I'm trying to avoid gluten, I just get it lettuce wrapped. I just do the protein style. You know what I mean? So it's like even sometimes when the gluten-free option is available, I'm just like, I wonder if the move at Jersey Mike's, if I was trying to do that, would be like get the sub in the tub and not even have the bread. You know what I mean?
I looked at the sub in the tub.
Yeah.
I've never gotten
I've gotten it
having
before.
cold cuts in a bowl is weird to me.
Well,
I agree with that.
You know what? It's fine. There are times when I like it. You usually, I feel like, have to plus it up a little bit with some ingredients at home, which Natalie is very good at doing. But and maybe turn it into more of a salad, more of a dish. But like on its own, it is a little bit weird. It also reminds me, because we talked about Marco's Pizza on a previous episode with you, at the time they had their pizza bowls they were doing. And that was another thing, which is like, conceptually, this absolutely does not work.
No.
Like just melted mozzarella cheese and marinara and then toppings in a tub. It's just like, this is disgusting. The Jersey Mike's is pretty good, though.
No city's claiming that.
No.
There's no Chicago, like, oh yeah, we're doing a bowl. It's like, no, that's just bad.
Do you eat cold cuts just like straight up, just like you're having like a, you know what I'm saying?
Not now, but I'm just trying to eat less meat in general. But there was a time when I would definitely snack on some cold cuts. Yeah.
I do. I roll it up and dip it in a mustard.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. Yeah, I never
It's a
do
reasonable
it.
thing to do.
Yeah.
Natalie, you put your Accutane in there and feed it to you like a dog.
You're on Accutane just for depression now.
Feed Daddy's little slut.
Daddy's cum.
Oh, I'm sorry, Daddy's cum slut. I apologize.
Also, Natalie's daddy.
Of course, we all knew that anyways. I agree with you that just cold cuts in a tub, that's not. I don't like that, and I think that In-N-Out Wags, to your credit, I know I've given In-N-Out a hard time over the years, but the lettuce wrap at In-N-Out works so well because that's like the best burger patty of any of the fast food chains is the In-N-Out burger patty, right? Like it's like you're getting like a high quality burger patty, so you're really tasting it. I don't know if it would be worth it. I think gluten-free was worth the try over sub in a tub, but the bread was it was bad bread.
I wanted to try the gluten-free just specifically and also my whole idea is that Jersey Mike's just got bought by this conglomerate, BlackRock, or
Blackstone, I think.
Blackstone. So it'd be interesting to just track how the quality goes. After private capital buys like a Jersey Mike's type place.
Yeah, is it going to decline? Because this is the thing we get to observe in real time over the course of the Doughboys podcast. Jersey Mike's, which has been such a consistently considered a top tier 5-fork chain on our podcast, won our sub tournament, a Hero's Journey sub optimal, and is a place, Emma and Amelia, that we will order for a meal here that is not related to content that we're just doing to as sustenance.
Same.
Like, are we going to see its decline? And I fear that we are going to witness it, and then someone else is going to emerge, because that tends to be the pattern.
Yeah, with the gluten-free bread, always disappointing. Sorry, but the lettuce, the bite of the lettuce, cold cuts, cheese, etc., was very good and very consistent. And I always like it. It's like Jersey Mike's is great.
I'm one of the biggest. I actually love Blackstone Capital. It's like one of my favorite conglomerates.
Right.
So I'm hoping that.
What are some of your favorite properties?
My favorite properties are that list again that you said there.
Ancestry.com.
I love
Zaxby's.
Ancestry.com.
You love that. You love giving the DNA.
My mom actually did have a thing where she was like, I got an Ancestry.com thing as a gift. And I did do it, and I think was it maybe before the purchase.
The thing where you spit the 23andMe, like where you like spit in the tube,
yes,
or whatever, and they do your DNA.
Right. And I now am like, oh, like Blackstone Capital owns my DNA.
Yeah. And who are they going to sell it to?
And forever.
Mr. Vladimir Putin.
Let me just read some of these holdings. Some of these companies you'll recognize, some you won't. TDC, which is a Tele-Denmark Communications, so like a Danish telecommunications firm. EQ Office, which is a commercial office properties firm. Freescale Semiconductor.
Oh, yeah, they're good.
Michaels.
All right.
All right.
Yep.
Michaels is good.
Okay.
Nielsen Holdings, so the Nielsen Company.
Jeez.
Orangina.
Orangina?
Orangina.
Oh, my God.
You say
I say Orangina.
Orangina.
It was Orangina.
We don't want to know what you're doing. We already know your thing with apples.
Yeah.
It's Orangina?
I always
Orangina.
said
I've been saying
Orangina.
Orangina my whole life.
Orangina?
How did you not get called out an Orangina?
It's very Trumpy.
I guess I don't order it.
Trump's
Orangina.
vagina. Orangina.
Travelport, United Biscuits, RGIS Inventory Specialists, Biomet, and Hilton Worldwide, which I mentioned.
That's huge.
And yeah, no, they're just like Hewlett Packard.
I like the biscuit one. Biscuit Tech?
Yes, yeah.
Biscuit technology. They don't make biscuits anymore, actually.
A Baltic bank called Luminor Bank.
Oh, that's sketchy as hell, dude.
Yankee Global Enterprises, which is part of the Yes Network, which is what the Knicks and Yankees are broadcast on in
Biscuit
New
Tech
York.
now makes like bunker busters.
And
It's all war.
to tie this up, the Bellagio Resort in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Wow.
They got them good fountains.
All under the same company that owns Jersey Mike's. It's so weird.
I have an update on my Ancestry.com.
Yeah.
Because at one point I was just 100% Irish, which means like inbred, as Conan has said before. It's like if you're 100% Irish, you're inbred. From Monster Island, basically, is where I'm from. But now 3% Scottish. And then it says 2% Germanic Europe, Wags.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I never. My dad said we were Dutch, and that's where it was at one point. It looked like I was 1% Dutch, but now Germanic Europe.
When did this come from? Like, when did you?
They update it it's so funny. They just continually update it.
So
and I don't think that we're Germanic Europe. I mean, maybe. I mean, that means
Well,
it's probably hundreds of years old.
Very similarly, did that. My mom did it, and she was like, my mom, my entire childhood had been like, we're Irish and German, and we're a little Native American.
Oh, sure.
And then we did that, and she was like, okay, we're Irish and German. We're not Native American. There's no Native American. And I would tell people that, like, I'm actually Iroquois.
Right. That's a classic white person move in America.
In a colonized
exactly.
thing,
Yeah.
Yeah, now I'm like the worst of the whites. I got some German in there now, but we're on the same track.
Germans
I like
all right.
They're all right. Yeah.
Yeah, our ancestors probably boned back in the day. Pretty weird. We're probably cousins or something. How about you? Are you what's your ancestor?
Estonian.
Weiger is Estonian, but then I've got English. I've got some Norwegian and some Guatemalan.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it's I got
some Guatemala. That's right. You've told me this.
Yeah,
before.
my Guatemalan grandma.
Yeah, grandma.
Yeah.
Nice.
Grandma Joe. It's I feel like a lot of white Americans, just an eclectic mix of whoever was fucking whoever 100 years ago.
A lot of Mine was all white people fucking other white people, it seems like. They could have given me some sort of good blood so I didn't have acne and all this other shit that we were talking about earlier. But
how does Ancestry work? Like, do you just send in some cum or what? What do you do?
I did, and they sent it back. But you just spit. You have a thing. It's like you spit. You just keep spitting in it until
a little tube, right? And you get enough spit.
And it's like you have to keep spitting. And I was dried out, but I was just kept spitting into the tube until it was up, and then you mail it off to some freak that probably drinks it and then makes some shit up about you. And
so they can extract your DNA from your saliva is the idea.
That is the idea of it. And I do question
they
some of it.
They update it because they're getting more data, they're collecting more information, and then from that they can extrapolate who's you're related to who. I don't even understand the science of it.
The more people come in, the more info they have.
Okay.
And
They
it
have
has
the same
like
thing for dogs. You
it's-
can like swab their inside of their mouth with a test, and it will tell you like what breeds Jemmy is.
I just my whole thing is, how is this not all bullshit?
I mean,
Like
It probably
I
is.
just like that's what is the whole thing? Are all these companies built on a mountain of
It was
lies?
all
Well,
going to
they-
get Mitch's
they
DNA.
did- Yeah, they did map the human genome. So
Okay.
that is true. And they're augmenting DNA. And so they can do things to it. So I imagine they can trace it.
Okay,
It seems legit to
Yeah.
me, but I don't know
I mean
how
I've never
much
done it, so
how much of like free 23andMe, like your results will be super, but they want that so that they can do the like social credit system that we're going to have installed or whatever.
Sure.
That they're never going to, it's going to be great.
yeah,
that'll-
it's bad stuff. I shouldn't have done it ever.
That'll determine your
I will
insurance
say
rates.
like
Yeah,
one of my aunts, one of my aunts had toenail fungus and she just got her toenails removed. I was going to say that earlier.
Are you serious?
Yeah, she just had her
Jesus.
toenail removed after my dad died. I won't say which aunt it is.
Wow.
I love her. She's great.
And so they remove it and they remove the thing that grows?
They just pulled the whole toenail off, and after my dad died, we went and got a pedicure, and she got a pedicure, and they're just painting her. They're painting her toenailless
the
nails.
skin?
I got some
They're-
advice for her. Don't do that. Don't do that.
They
Get
don't.
them like tattooed on.
she you can't do that, but she got like her toenails painted without any toenails.
But her toenail like they were completely removed
yanked right off, Wags.
and they don't grow
Okay.
back.
and they don't grow back.
That's fucking horrifying.
See, I've
That's
never-
horrifying.
reality.
I'm having a hard time like even picturing that.
she had such bad toenail fungus, which runs in
Wow.
my family. I weirdly did not get the toe. I was lucky I don't have toenail fungus.
It's like getting a cat declawed. I didn't know you could
Yeah.
do that to a
Yeah.
human being. I would
Mhm.
think that if you pulled it out, it would be like pulling a hair out by the root and it would grow back.
You
It's
can't
just
do it to a
gone.
cat. I mean, my mom did it to one of our first Buster way back in the day, and
Oh, they don't do it to their back legs anymore. Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's
you can't-
dangerous for them.
you can't
Yeah.
you can't do it to. I mean, even a lot of states, I think, have outlawed the front paws. It was a long time ago. Buster was a great cat and had a great life. Lived till she was 20 years old, but she was declawed, and I'll never do that to Wally and Irma, even though they've destroyed my couch.
Jemmy's
Jemmy's, I know she's
up at
pissed
attention
off.
here.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
Declawing
She
talk.
knows we're
We will
talking
never
about.
rip your claws
We'll
off.
never
I
rip your
promise.
cloud out. Oh, what a sweetheart. What breed is Jemmy?
We don't know. I should do one of those tests to get her breeds done formally. They
Her
also have
DNA
one,
matches
yeah.
me. It's me and Jemmy in the same
Me and Jimmy are
family.
the same thing. But our guesses are definitely some beagle for her coloring, and then she's kind of some Jack Russell features. But then there's something in
Right.
there that's bigger than both of those because she's bigger than both a Jack Russell and a beagle. So we think like a whippet or something. Not
Right.
totally sure though.
And don't all dogs have like, it's like they have these breeds, but they're relatively new. So it's like they're all 80% like dog.
Yes, and
Yeah,
I've met
sure.
other dogs that look like Jemmy, and this one woman once told me that her dog was what they call an island dog. So if you go to like the islands, the dogs have all interbred so much that they don't really have breeds anymore. It's just kind of this one breed that is the island dog, and her dog looks
Wow.
so much like Jemmy. So
Oh,
I think
interesting.
Ooh.
she came
An
from the
island
Miami
dog.
Pound. We don't know where she was before that, so maybe she was an island dog that came over on a boat or something like. Who
Swam to
knows?
shore.
Journey.
But or she's
Wow.
descended from island dogs. We don't know, but that could be it. We have no idea.
Jemmy's journey. Who knows what it was? That's
I
crazy.
rewrite her journey all the time. I got lots of backstories.
Aw.
She's such an angel. She's such a good dog.
I'm going to
Give us the
Hawaii,
other
and
guy.
there's an island with cats. There's like a cat
Oh,
island.
yeah, Kauai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they have there's a little cat sanctuary and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Like, I want to check it out, but my mom said she won't. She's like, no, we won't do that. Which I
You'll
get.
miss it.
I know. I'm
She's
sad.
Wait, are you
laying
going
on
to
the
Kauai?
I'm going to Maui.
Okay,
But
Maui.
You
Yeah.
can't
there's
do
a
a, can't do a
little
little solo
day
jaunt.
trip, or there's a little day trip where you can go out to like that cat sanctuary or something like that. But we're
Cool.
going to Oahu and Maui, and I've never been to Hawaii at all, so I'm
Oh,
very excited
man.
to go.
I've been to Maui. It's so great.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I was saying, I watched White Lotus season 1 which I enjoyed quite a bit.
Oh, yeah.
Are you gonna like you don't want to abandon the main party and do a little side trip and be like, hey, I'm gonna go check out the cat sanctuary on my own today?
Yeah, I don't
You
know if they'll
you
like that, but maybe I
Okay.
should.
Yeah, I mean,
I can also just use it to like, I'm there with my mom and sister in the same room the whole time. I could use it to go jack off a little bit.
Yeah, you got to jack off. You stay in the same room as your mom and sister?
I am staying in the same room as my mom and sister.
That's
but
not a good idea, man.
I know. It's just so expensive.
Right.
There was no.
Yeah, sure.
So we're getting
Are you staying at one place the whole time when you're on the island?
We're staying at the Wailea Beach Resort and then
Okay.
the Royal Hawaiian. That's where.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
excited, but yeah, I'm gonna have some blue balls Wags the whole time
Yeah.
I'm there.
Do you snorkel?
Yeah, that's a good place to do it too, I guess.
love snorkel. Yeah. Snorkel and then jack off. Have a couple drinks. Go to bed.
Total privacy under the sea.
Yeah.
No one knows what you're doing down there.
There's a luau every night, I'm sure.
Shrimp congregate up to my dick. Does Jemmy think I'm a bulldog? Is that why she sits near me?
Maybe she thinks you're
I'm a
bulldog.
bulldog in a shirt and pants, possibly.
She actually really likes the fish smell.
Yeah, she just likes those pills.
Wally and Irma are going nuts over it.
I'm sure they love it.
They were in the closet going crazy.
You know, he's so cute. I'm looking over Jemmy napping right now.
It really is pretty cute.
If we got her some little Daddy's Cum Slut shorts. That'd be adorable.
Oh, man. Daddy's
cute.
cum slut.
It's like dog shit stained right in the back.
Doggies.
A hole in the middle for the bottle.
Yeah, for logs to come out.
Oh, man. Doggies cum slut.
Emma, Amelia, you both got number 7s. I think these are your regular orders. Number 7, no onions, add mayo and rosemary parm bread, Mike's Way. And then Amelia, number 7, Mike's Way with the jalapenos. Were they both hitting today?
They were decent.
I actually
Decent.
haven't eaten any of mine yet. It's in the fridge. I'm going to have a bite between
You should
episodes.
Got it.
I noticed that there weren't.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ, those are worse than I
Yeah,
thought.
they're worse than I thought, too.
Yeah, these are the Daddy's cum slut shorts.
Cum slut is one word and in cum
slut
font.
Is written in cum.
That's what Amelia found on the... She texted you.
I texted Mitch an Amazon pair that they're selling.
And then another great one. Fuck me great again.
Oh
which is
my
like
God.
A play on
Great
MAGA.
Oh my
But it's fuck me
That's
great
so
again.
low effort.
It's pretty
Oh,
low
man.
effort.
'Cause it's not even make me come again. I'd kind of even
That's
get like,
funny.
that's like at least we were following the formula.
Oh yeah.
But that is like, like it's like you're self-owning. If you're like,
Yeah.
make me come again, it sounds like the guy can't make her come, right? Like,
It made her come before.
yeah, all right,
It's like
okay.
fuck me till I'm great again.
Yeah.
And then another one, I got ADHD, a damn hard dick.
That's pretty good.
It's damn
That's pretty good.
hard.
That is
Oh,
my
yeah.
favorite.
Yeah.
That's good.
Pretty good. Pretty good. And just every one is just a grand slam home run of disgust. It's like I feel like Vegas just went another level. Like that wasn't happening like 2 years ago.
Because like the rest of the world got nasty enough, Vegas is like, we got to get nasty.
We gotta up the game.
I think Trump is just like, look, this Epstein guy's in the Oval. We gotta pull out the stops. People are willing to wear this.
That's the real.
We found that there are now people who think it's cool. I mean, just imagine. It's funny who comes there too. Just the most rockabilly guy and girl in every like city go to
Right.
Vegas and chill. It's the best place on earth.
I like to visit for a few days, but that's it. That's all I
2
can do.
nights.
Yeah,
You were-
that's sad after a while.
I feel like we didn't get you to land the plane on your Jersey Mike's thoughts.
Well, after this conversation, I'm thinking it'd be cool to get a pair of shorts that just says Mike's Way on it.
That's really good.
All I can think of is chicken salad. For
No, it was good. Not as many jalapenos as normal. Maybe that's the,
Oh,
the
that's a bummer.
Blackstone capital effect.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Damn.
boy.
Oh, that's an interesting. Yeah, let's track those jalapenos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're about like 3 less than normal.
Wow.
Okay.
Not a great sign. We should get to our final thoughts on Jersey Mike's.
Yeah.
So, Daly, you've done the podcast before. We'll each go around, give a closing argument, if you will, and give it a score from 0 to 5 forks. You're our guest. You're gluten-free. Your Jersey Mike's thoughts.
Okay, Jersey Mike's. I'm just so with it. I think it's just the most solid place. I have to give it 5 forks.
Wow.
I think. No, I'm not going to give it 5 forks because I just can't
Gluten
judge.
was bad, right?
The gluten-free was bad, but I have to give so much slack for that because it's like I appreciate it so much too. Yeah, I don't know because I wonder what I gave because the first time we did the podcast we did Jersey Mike's and I wonder what I gave it then. I'm sure I gave it 4 forks at least because I really do like it. So I'm just gonna go. I'll give it 4 forks 3 times.
That's good.
Wow.
Yeah,
You gave it 4 ookie forks last time.
4
Who knows
Ookie forks?
what the
What
fuck
did we
we were
land on?
talking
we were talking
about?
about some ookie cookies. Wow.
Everybody rated in ookie forks for
I
some
love having
reason.
that information. Just-
Jesus.
Yeah.
Sorry you were on this podcast both times.
Yeah, there's some like common themes. Yeah.
Mitch, your
Ready
thoughts,
for
your
out.
fork score.
Well, I used to put this in Vegas terms. Jersey Mike's, they hit the jackpot when they first opened. I think that they were a fantastic place, but going all in with Blackstone Capital, I think that's a real game of roulette. So I've named 3 Vegas references there, and I think that I'm done. And all these big conglomerate, all of this shit. There was a thing I sent you. I don't even know if it's true, but Wendy's is like, we're going to change our spicy chicken patty, and we're going to change the sandwich. And it's going to be shredded lettuce now. I sent you this the other day, and I'm like,
oh yes. This was like a leaked PowerPoint presentation.
Yes.
Someone at a Wendy's shareholders meeting was showing all the ways they were going to cut corners on products to
love that.
Yeah, and so it was just like we're taking these elements that people like, we're making them cheaper so that we can make more profit on our spicy chicken sandwiches.
And I don't know if it's going to happen, but it could just kill Wendy's completely.
It's a real bummer when they've been on the upswing.
And Jersey Mike's, I've gotten. For the most, I feel like Jersey Mike's is good 95% of the time usually when I go there. So it's a pretty high hit ratio, Wags. But this is just going to happen to everything in every business now, and it's a bummer. And I think it's because our country sucks, and our president is a piece of shit, and now you just see every you have to root for smaller chains.
Yeah.
We've talked about this before.
Yeah.
But the White House, that's the real circus, if you ask me, Wags.
Oh, boy.
Christ.
Oh, man. Dealer's choice. Caesar's Palace?
But I still do love Jersey Mike's. I get Jersey Mike's once a week, basically. And I'm on weight loss drugs.
Yeah.
And the Jersey Mike's mini sandwich is the one that is a satisfying meal to me, and I love the turkey sandwich in Mike's Way. I love it Mike's Way, as I sang before, and I can't go below 5 forks for now, but I don't know what the future will. I'm not happy that Blackstone owns this place, and I think it's going to get worse at some point. It's just a matter of when.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
wait, I'm sorry. Just to be clear, the Wendy's thing was just about salads, or was it about?
No, it was about
all
the
their food,
spicy chicken sandwich. They were
the regular chicken sandwich.
okay.
Yeah, and I think Dave's there was a shit aren't they changing the Dave single and double or something?
Yes,
too?
they're also making a more low rent version of those.
It was
just
new
to try to skimp on
new ketchup formula was what was in the thing. It's new ketchup formula. It's why? What is wrong? What's your ketchup is fine. I mean, that is just the truth. Is that it's a cheaper. They're trying to maximize profits in some way.
Right.
So and that's going to happen with Jersey Mike's, but I haven't noticed it yet. And I don't know if you have, Wags. Honestly, even more so, the chicken salad sandwich was good.
The chicken salad sandwich was good, and if I'm going to sum up my Jersey Mike's thoughts, because this is still a go-to chain for me. I've not yet noticed a dip in quality. I'm afraid that it is going to happen.
Can you put it into Vegas terms like I did?
Yeah, Mitch, I guess I can. But chew it all when there was doubt. I ate it up and spit it out. I faced a sub and I stood tall and did it Mike's way.
Hell yeah.
Fuck, he's good.
Jon Daly, thanks so much for being here.
Wait, can you give your fork score?
Give your
5 forks. Twisted Metal on Peacock.
5 forks. Okay.
5 forks. You're the only you've actually kept
Golden
it from
Plate
the
Club.
Platinum Plate Club, which I think is fair. The
Have I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine in the Golden Plate Club. That's a good place to be. And honestly, Jersey Mike's, you're on notice. If the quality dips, you could see yourself out of the Platinum Plate Club. You should see yourself out of the Golden Plate Club. You can see yourself all the way down the Broken Plate Club. We will be paying attention.
Pretty soon they're going to be like, we got pepperoncinis? Yeah, we got pepperoncinos. Can't call them pepperoncinis.
For certain legal reasons.
Yeah. A little bit of DNA switcheroos. And they're 5 cents for 10 million of them.
We're the watchmen of fast food, Wags. You and I, we're watching.
We sure are.
And if you fuck up, we're going to call you on it. We're here to call you on it. So.
Daly, one of the funniest people on earth.
Yes.
I just we're always so happy to have you on the podcast. You crack me up so much.
It's so funny in Twisted Metal season 2. I saw it firsthand.
It's so awesome.
Machine guns on cars. Twisted Metal. No, it's so good.
You were so. I was so happy.
You're
that
the best part of the show. I love it so much. You're so funny.
You were so fucking funny, and we got to do a bunch of stuff together, which was even more fun. I love you too. Yeah.
MJ Smith,
Yes, the man.
John Diston. We got to give it.
Oh, yeah.
And I got to meet Samoa Joe.
How cool
that
is
was
that?
amazing.
And Bill Benz.
I gotta give Bill Benz as a genius. I mean, obviously, Bill Benz, the director of my episode of Twisted Metal,
the man.
He always just does the best. Every single time I go to a production that Bill Benz is involved with, people are whispering behind the scenes, the best episodes are that guy, Bill Benz. And it's just true because he's so fucking funny and good. Yeah.
He's the man. Also, I am in my underwear for all of Jon Daly's episodes.
It's really funny. It's really, really great. Yeah.
Spoiler alert, I am in my underwear.
Yeah.
Daily, Twisted Metal on Peacock, we mentioned. Anything else you want to plug?
Check out Fallout. We just shot season 2 of Fallout. It's so good. And season 2 is even better and so good. And
you're into the top 2 video game shows in my mind.
I know that wildly exceeded expectations. It's just they're both so good. And
I'm happy to be in sci-fi wasteland nuclear Fallout fucking.
And you're great. And you're great and hilarious in both shows. Of course.
Thanks for doing the show. And Twisted Month continues through the end of the month.
I love you're doing that.
So look for we got more great episodes out, Mitch. Next week the finales are going to be bangers.
100%. Yes.
That'll be a lot of fun. And I honestly, I did want to share that I did think of a Vegas shirt.
Let me hear it.
Yeah, I got PTSD. I prefer to suck dick. Bye.
Perfect. Bye. See ya.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks, guys.
Doughboys.